Hey team, welcome to our Thursday night call. It is Thursday, the 10th, March 10th. Some announcements to start off the call. Let's let Stoltz get his barking out of the way because Bill's leaving the office. Congrats to those that have already locked in Success Club this month. Amanda Hooper, Lisa Francis, also known as Lisa D on Facebook, Kelsey Paulson, and myself. So great job. So many of you are so close, and some of you might have locked it in today, but I'm going like off the points that were given to me last night. So great job. I am hoping when I get back from my much relaxed vacation from the Bahamas and Jamaica next Thursday that many more names are on that board joining us as well. Sorry, seeing if can you guys hear me? Yeah. Okay. So make sure. So congrats to those that made it into Success Club so far. Some quick announcements. Remember, if you listened to the team call last week, and you should have, because it's on YouTube, and if you didn't, it's on YouTube, and you should have listened to it. Anybody that rank advances to Emerald by next Thursday is going to be entered into a raffle to win a prize from me. So congratulations to Lisa. Francis, also known as Lisa D, and Melissa Beers, who ranked up to Emerald today. So great job, ladies. A lot of you are so close, and I have you in my Emerald chat for the week, and we're pushing you guys to reach it this week. So if that's your goal, make it happen. Quit like putting those excuses, quit letting those fears get in your way, like quit saying like, well, I didn't invite. You got to invite. You want to rank up, you got to invite. You want to build your business, you got to invite. It all like centers around that one I word, inviting. So make it happen. Also,
can't even see her.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Next Thursday is the last day to rank up for Emerald to do our Emerald to Diamond training. We're in week 4 of our current Emerald to Diamond training, and it's going amazing. We have 2 new Emeralds, 2 new Diamonds, a Ruby, and 2 people that are just on the brink of Diamond. The training is unbelievable, and the only way you can get in is if you are an Emerald coach by 3/17. So if you want to be a part of that training and you don't want to wait till the one that's starting in May, get a part of that training, rank up to Emerald. T-shirt order, it ends on Sunday. This will be the last T-shirt order that I organize until the end of summer. Over 50 people have said they wanted T-shirts, and when I talked to Mary today, only 5 had ordered. Wah, wah. So if you were one of those wanting a T-shirt, a hoodie, a jacket, a tank top, if you're going to Summit and you want apparel, now is the time to grab them while you can. Mary's done a phenomenal job on our orders in the past. Other announcements real quick is I posted a team survey earlier. If you guys could do me a quick favor, please don't do it during the call. Wait till after call and fill that out. Be as honest as you can. 2 people filled it out but didn't write anything. So if you filled it out earlier, you may want to go back and redo it because literally there was nothing filled in, just a name. So if you could fill it out, that would be great. I want you to be honest. I wouldn't be asking for it if it wasn't like what I was looking for. I want to know what we can improve for the team, what videos I can provide for you guys, what I can do better on the team calls, more training. I just want to know what I can provide more for you. So please do that for me. And then lastly, the 3-day refresh is on special until the 30th. It's on special with the Shakeology, but it's also on special solo. So if you buy the base kit, you get $5 off. And if you buy it with Shakeology, you get $10 off, and it's just like the 3 packets of Shakeology, so not $30. So I am hosting a challenge group just for those doing the 3-day refresh. It starts on the 22nd. I posted it in the team page earlier today. So make sure you are inviting and you're posting about it. I will create the group when I get back from the cruise, but you got to invite. It is a great way to introduce Shakeology to people. It's a great way to really detox your system. Stephanie Parks just got done with it, and she lost 6.8 pounds in 3 days. And like the bloat's gone. She feels good. It's not about weight loss. It's about feeling better inside. It's about getting rid of that bloat. It's about like just really just like cleaning out your inside. So still, it's my God, this dog. So that is on special. So I'm going to do that starting the 22nd. Heads up, I will be out of the country until next Thursday. I will have internet, but I am going to try to detach myself and enjoy my vacation. So for my personally sponsored coaches and for anybody that messages me, you need to go to the team page. You need to post in there. I will not be answering any questions while I'm gone. Your message will literally just sit in my inbox waiting to be heard. If it is super important, please reach out to one of our other diamond coaches. We have Stephanie Parks, Lindsay Sessions, Emily Albrico, Debbie Pearson, Cara, and I feel like I am missing a diamond. If I'm missing it, Chrissy, she's my other diamond, and Amanda Hooper. I knew I was missing diamonds. So if you can reach out to any of those ladies, and they will be more than happy to help you. I'm out of the country. Stephanie Parks will be hosting our call next Thursday. Enjoy a week without me. Make me come back to be one proud mama coach. We have added 28 coaches so far this month, and we have 7 rank ups this month. So I want to come back Thursday and have my notifications turn up and my phone just blowing up with ranking announcements next Thursday, because y'all can do this. I got faith in every single one of you. All right, now let's get to the heart of the call. Today we are talking about, I need to get this off my screen. Give me a second. That way you guys actually see me when I record this. This thing is like in my way. Okay, let's try this again. All right, so today we're talking about social media. I am going to be doing a social media series. And the first thing I wanted to talk about was Facebook, because let's face it, Facebook is where we're going to build our Facebook. Facebook is not negotiable. You have to do it. You have to do it consistently. You have to do it every single day. You have to show up. You have to do it. So I just want to talk about Facebook tonight, and then we are going to go over Instagram. We're going to go over Snapchat. I am going to try to go over Periscope, and that's probably it, because I don't know anything other than those 3. So if you have any questions, like always, use the chat box and then I'll answer them at the end of the call. So first things first is you need to change your profile picture. Your picture needs to be you. It cannot be your dog. It cannot be you and your kids. It cannot be you and your husband. It cannot be you and your family. It cannot be a group picture of the team. It needs to be you. People need to log onto Facebook, search for you, and be able to find you by your picture. Don't use a logo. Don't use a program. People are interested in you. It should be a clear picture of you. It doesn't have to be a professional picture. It could be a very good selfie, but you got to do a good picture of you. So before I dive into some tips, a couple of things I want to go over is, one, PicMonkey.com has completely, like, hands down, like, helped me with my business so much. It's how I make all of our slides. It's how I do my cover photos. It's how I do advertisement. Like, PicMonkey is amazing. So that is what I use a lot for Facebook, for my cover photo, for my profile picture, all that fun stuff. The goal of Facebook is to add value and engage with people. That's the goal of Facebook, to add value and to engage with people. If you're not doing either of those 2 things, you really need to take a hard look and be like, what can I change? What can I focus on? What can I work on? And the other goal is you need to post 3 to 5 times a day. And when I'm saying posting, I don't mean sharing cat videos and recipes, because Lord knows you need to cut that crap out right now. If you are a Beachbody coach and you are sitting on this team call, you should no longer be sharing posts. That ship should have sailed the minute you signed up to become a coach. And you also need to show your personality in your post. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't try to be me. Don't try to be a Lindsay Sessions. Don't try to be a Stephanie Parks. Don't try to be a Chrissy. You have to be you. Your posts need to represent you, and people are going to see right through you the minute you try to be somebody else. So, oh, wow, that was supposed to be the first slide. So, whoopsies. We'll just go right into profile pictures. So the do's and the don'ts of profile pictures. And I know you're probably like, Ashley, what does a profile picture have to do with me, like, promoting my business? It has everything to do with promoting your business. Your profile picture is the first impression of you. So if you have a drink in your hand, probably not the best first impression of you. If you're with a group of friends, how are they going to know who you are? Like, are they going to like try to go through and be like, oh, maybe this is Emily? No, maybe this is her. No, they're not going to sit there and try to figure out if this is the person they're looking for. And we've been there when we try to find our leads through Facebook. Like, are you going to like notice a picture of somebody and be like, well, I don't know if this is them, maybe. Like, no. So your profile picture is the first impression of you. There should not be a ton of people in your picture. It should be you. In my opinion, it should only be you. It should not be in you and your husband. It should not be you and your kids. It should not be a picture of your cat or your dog or a very far away picture. It should be a close-up picture of you. And don't change this picture 24/7. I don't care if you take a new selfie every single day and you think it is the best selfie you have ever taken. Keep your picture the same picture. And as weird as it sounds, your profile picture, it builds trust and loyalty. I know it sounds weird, but like, look at these profile pictures on the top. They look happy. They look charming. They look inviting. Nobody wants to see a duck picture face thing. I don't know if people still do that. If you still do that, please quit doing that. Nobody wants to see a picture of you like holding your phone above your head and like you looking up like a sad emo face. People need to see you. They need to know why they're going to follow you. So don't confuse people. Don't any group shots, no party nights, you. Clear, concise, and you. And if you're not sure if your profile picture is good, message me and be like, hey, Ashley, can you check out my profile picture and let me know what you think? And if you really don't want my honest opinion, please don't ask, because I like to give honest opinions. All right. So what about the cover photo? Facebook like really introduced this amazing thing for us to be able to use. And it's this cover photo that is above our profile. So let's talk about cover photos real quick. Cover photos are literally like the 15-second story about you. Somebody is going to stop and look at your cover photo and be like, do I want to follow this person? Is this somebody that I really want to engage with? Is this somebody that is like me and I'm attracted to their vibe? You got to do a great cover photo. What shouldn't be in a cover photo? Beachbody logos, Beachbody stock photos. They should be you. Bree's cover photo is a great example of a cover photo. I just updated mine. I'll show it to you guys real quick because I'll show it to you after the call. Just kidding. But Bree's cover photo is a great idea of what your cover photo should look like. So I know the minute I look at her cover photo without even reading the words, she is into fitness. She is a mom. She has a gorgeous little girl and she is married. So I know that right away. So I know she's into fitness. I know she's a mom. I know she's family oriented. And then she tells me the things on the top. You have to be in your pictures. People show people what they're getting from your page the minute they post on yours. So mine's the same way. I have a group picture of the team and I from the retreat. I have pictures of me and my husband, pictures of me and Stilts, because let's face it, Stilts, like everybody knows him. And then I have a picture of just me. And I also have words on the top of mine. So I think mine are like fitness, dreamer, traveler, adventurer, like something like that. You have to be you in your cover photo. It should not be distracting. So it shouldn't be just a bunch of random photos placed every single which way with a bunch of words all over the place and quotes and all this crap. It should be clear and concise. My way of thinking of a cover photo is it's a snapshot of you without them having to scroll through your entire newsfeed. If you need help with a cover photo, reach out to me. I love PicMonkey. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I just got designing mine. Email me and be like, Ashley, I need help with a cover photo. Here's some pictures I really like. Here's what I'm thinking. This is what I would love to see. And I will be more than happy to do one for you, but you have to ask. So if you're like, crap, my cover photo is just a quote of me and it looks really, really bad, asterisk, star, exclamation point, that this is the first thing you need to do after we get off the call, or you need to ask for my help. So cover photo and profile picture, they weigh heavily on your Facebook, and you really need to pay attention to those two. But the content. So let's talk about posting on Facebook. What you're posting should be adding value to people's lives. So if you're sharing a picture of a recipe, if you're sharing a picture of let's not elect this person, if you are doing political rants, it's that time of year, guys. I don't want to see political rants on Facebook. That is not the place for them, especially as a coach, because people are going to be looking up to you. Sorry, I'll get off my soapbox about that. I hate politics season. It's like my worst favorite thing in the world. But you have to be adding value. Now, am I saying that you post a picture saying what nails should I get done? Absolutely, because those are engaging posts. But your posts throughout the day should be adding value. They should be showing who you are. Who are you trying to reach? Are you a mom and you want to reach other moms? Then talk about mom things. Show your kids with you working out. Do a video of your little girl working out alongside you. But you have to figure out who you're reaching out to. I don't try to reach out to moms. I'm not a mom. I know nothing about kids. So my posts are not going to be geared towards moms. I'm a dog mom. I'm a planner. I'm an entrepreneur. I love to travel. Those are where my posts are going towards. I try to attract the same people that I want, the same people that are like the same vibe as me. That's what your post should be about. Your post shouldn't be like, here's my workout selfie. I got my workout in. Yes. Why? What does that add to people's lives? What does that engage them in? So anytime I post a workout picture, I talk about it. I talk about the program at the end. I'm like, accountability check. Did you get your workout in today? If not, what are you going to do? And then come back and let me know when you're done. It builds a following. It builds an engaging. It gets people to interact with you. So you really got to pay attention to what you're writing. I scroll through Facebook so often and I see some posts from some of our coaches and I'm just like, no, like that's not good. And you're going to learn as you go. My post when I first started as a coach, awful, but you're going to learn as you go. So really pay attention to what you're posting. So when you're about to click send, I want you to really sit back and be like, all right, does this add value to somebody's life? Will this engage my followers? Will this let them know who I am? If you answer no to all three of those, then chances are you should not be posting it. What is valuable to them? It's the same thing. You got to relate to the people that you relate to. So if you are a mom, is this valuable to other moms? Share quick on the go recipes, share healthy snacks for the kids. If you're a dog mom, like show pictures of you walking your dog and like showing activities you can do with your dog. If you're an organizer and you're a planner, show how you're organizing your workouts every single day and like how it's keeping you on track to reach your health and fitness goals. You got to add value to people's lives. Also, are you in the picture? If you are posting a picture on Facebook, quit posting stock photos of Beachbody. There is nothing worse than I hate seeing when I see a stock photo of Beachbody. Quit sharing the before and afters that Beachbody gives us. In my opinion, and I may get stoned by corporate or whoever, we basically look like It Works, Herbalife, and Advocare. And I'm not bashing the other companies, but it's true because we are not showing ourselves in the pictures. If you don't have a before and after, share your challengers. You should be spotlighting your challengers weekly. Quit sharing the stock photos from Beachbody. I am pleading with you, quit doing it. I love that they give it to us, but nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see a picture of Tony Horton saying, Hard 22 corpses out. They want to see you talking about it. So are you in the picture? I'm not saying you have to be in every single picture, but you should be in a majority of the pictures. And again, Facebook is no longer for venting. People are looking up to you. People are looking up to you for inspiration and positivity. Do I have bad days? Absolutely. Have I had a crappy day today? Yes, I've just been having one of those days. Did I talk on Facebook about how you need to just basically go with your day and make it the day that you want a day and be in a positive look? Hell yes, I did. Did I talk about like how I'm like, oh, it's rained all day and I went into Chipotle for dinner and the line wrapped around the building, so I didn't get to have my free Chipotle, and then my hair got wet and I have to get up at 6 a.m. tomorrow and I'm not even prepared for my careers? No, because people don't want to see that. People come to my page for inspiration and motivation. And the minute I start venting about life, I start venting about how awful that Starbucks worker was or how FedEx screwed up my order and it's wrong and it's not in the mail. People don't want to listen to that. They're going to unfollow you and they're no longer going to be seeing your post. So Facebook is no longer a venting session. And for the love of God, do not post about politics. I plead with you. I plead with you. I will unfollow you personally. I told you I hate politics. All right, let's talk about the look of pictures. What is the goal of your pictures? To stop the scroll. You have 3 seconds. Yep, 3 seconds to grab somebody's attention. So if I see a picture like the one that's on the top blurry, I'm not going to even bother reading the post because if you couldn't take the time to get a decent picture, why am I going to read your post? Your picture should be clean and quality photos, not qualify, quality photos. They should not be dark and dingy. They should be bright and colorful. Not a ton of text. There's nothing worse than a picture having a crap ton of text on it. It's not going to make people stop and look. It's not going to catch people's attention. And it needs to be eye-catching. Now, I'm not saying please don't spend 40 minutes trying to take the perfect selfie, but your picture should still be clear, good quality, bright and colorful, and pay attention to what's in the background. I know it sounds really ridiculous, but people pay attention. I was looking through somebody's pictures. Her and her team went on a team retreat. And so she posted a picture of her in this selfie in the mirror. And she looked great. Her outfit looked great. What's the thing that I noticed laying in the background? Her suitcase completely open with her bra hanging out. I didn't notice her. I didn't notice her shoes. I didn't notice her outfit. I noticed that bra. Doesn't mean that she's a horrible person, but that's the first thing that I noticed. So I completely missed out on the entire point of her post because that's what I was focused on. So pay attention to what's in the background. Is your toilet seat up? Do you have a sink full of dishes? Is your cat No, your cats are good. Do you have like dog food laying all over the floor? Is your laundry in the background? You really got to pay attention to those things. And I know it seems really silly, but people actually pay attention to that. People will take a notice to what you're posting. And if they see something weird in the background, chances are they're going to completely miss the entire content of your post and your picture. All right, let's talk about the wording. This is very important. I put up some examples of people's wordings. I love following all three of these ladies, Chelsea Pearson, Brittany Leggett, and Brie Holland. I love their wording. They're short, they're concise, they use simple emojis, they put in spaces between them. Your wording should be what's catching people's attention. So first things first is you need to have a call to action on your post. If you want somebody to like your post, tell them to like your post. And I'm not just saying, hey, like this post, blah, blah, blah. It should be like, hey, if you got your workout on today, like this post and comment below. Hey, if you would love to see more recipes like this post. Like, ask people for what you want. Secondly, length is earned, not given. There are so many times I'm scrolling through Facebook and I will stop on some posts and I'm like, holy crap, they just wrote a novel. Do I write novels? I sure do, but I earned those novels. I earned those novels with trust and consistency and showing people that I'm going to show up every single day. Now, I'm not saying you can't have long posts, but if your posts are freaking novels every single day, guess what? People aren't going to read them. So they need to be easy on the eyes. They need to have spacing. They need to have bullet points. Don't just put one clear, huge paragraph. Space that crap up. Like when I write my post, it's literally sentence, space, space, sentence, space, space, sentence, space, space, space. Like I block it out because it's going to be easier for people to read. Bullet points, it's easier for people to read. So really watch your wording, watch what you're saying, and look to other coaches for inspiration. Like, how do their posts look? Are they getting engaging responses? Yes, they are. Okay, so maybe I need to follow the methods that they're using. So the wording. All right. I just went through this a little quickly tonight. Sorry, guys. So patience is a virtue. Just because you get 4 likes doesn't mean you quit posting. It's too often I hear from coaches, well, I quit posting because nobody was liking my post. Well, guess what? Ain't no one going to like your post when you start posting again because you quit posting. You have to be consistent. If 4 people like your post, that is 4 people that like your post. If 0 people like your post, well, guess what? You're going to try again and it's going to get better. If you go back to my like page when I first got started, I guarantee you I have numerous posts that have 0 likes on them. You have to give it time. It doesn't happen overnight. Guess what it happens with? I guess you guys can't guess, can you? Consistency. You have to stay consistent. I know you guys get sick of me saying the word consistency, but it's so, so true. I love this quote. Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are 2 of the surest stepping stones to success. I hear it too often from coaches. I'm discouraged because no one's liking my post. I'm discouraged because everybody's saying no. I'm discouraged because nobody's becoming a coach. Those are failing forward moments. You need to learn from what you're doing. You need to keep pushing forward and you need to keep going. Build trust, build interest, become predictable. For example, Fit and Funky, Danielle Natoni, I know every single day I can go to her Instagram and there's a move of the day. Every single time. Every single day, I know that. She is predictable. You need to become predictable. There are coaches that I check out their page every single day because I know I can count on some really great content from them. And then we'll come back to the slide. Oh, I lost one of my slides isn't in here. Okay, well, I'll just give you guys the notes when we're done with this. So, and the other thing I want to touch base on, it was when we were at the tree, we had the pleasure of Danielle Natoni, also known as Fit and Funky, Sean Teed's best friend. She came and hung out with us for 2 hours, and she is sweet as pie. She's sassy. She does not give a crap what other people think, and I love it. But she gave us some incredible tips on social media, and I wanted to share with you guys some of these tips that she gave us. So the first thing that she said was claim your name on all social media outlets. It should be the same name. So my name is Ashley Odenweller on Instagram. I made the mistake, but it should be Ashley. So my name should be Ashley Odenweller on Instagram, on Periscope, on Facebook like page, on Twitter, on Snapchat. You may not use these social media outlets yet, but you should still claim your name on all social media outlets, and they should all be the same. And again, only you in the picture. And a great tool she gave, tip she gave us was your picture should be the same on all social media outlets. So my Instagram picture is the same as my Facebook picture. That way, when somebody tries to find me on Facebook as a friend, they can notice me because they saw me straight from Instagram. They're like, oh, there's the bright blue shirt. Like it's the same girl. So 2, social media is not an option. I'm sorry, but if you want to build this business, it is not an option. It's something that you need to do every single day. Even when I'm in the middle of the ocean in the Bahamas and Jamaica this week, guess who's going to be posting? Me, because I'm predictable and I'm consistent. No one should ever wonder where you are. There is nothing worse than when I go and check on some of your guys' pages and you haven't posted in 3 to 4 days. And I hear too often, well, I got busy. All right, well, guess what? When you're unbusy, now you're actually going to get a lot busier because you lost a whole lot of traction because you quit posting. Don't be that coach. So what does she mean by that? Quit using Beachbody images. Quit kissing your Shakeology cup in your bag. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody gives a crap. Like that's like a newbie coach problem. So if you've made that mistake before, guess what? You're going to quit doing it. Don't be that coach. You are promoting you. You are not promoting Beachbody. You are promoting you. What is going to make people come to you opposed to another Beachbody coach? And one tip she really gave that I like, quit calling it Shakeology. Call it your shake. Make people come to me like, so what's that shake that you're drinking every single day? I no longer call it Shakeology. I call it my shake. That way people can come to me and they can find out what I'm drinking. Because some people may already have turned up their nose in their heads to Shakeology and they're going to be like, oh, she's drinking that Shakeology thing. I don't need that. But if you say, I'm drinking that shake, they'll be like, oh, I wonder what shake she's drinking. And then you can talk to them about that. So don't be that coach. The 4th tip she gave us is you're not a fitness expert. So you're not expected to work out every single day. Now that I'm not giving you permission to take a week off your workouts or even like 4 consecutive days off your workouts, but you're not an expert. About probably 95% of Beachbody coaches are not certified trainers, aren't certified instructors. We are just people who are passionate about health and fitness and helping people. So don't feel like you have to be a fitness expert. And then the last thing she talked about, and I did not go into great context about this, but I will answer any questions after I'm done with this part, is on your Facebook like page, tag your personal page in it. So if you're on a computer, you can like right click the image and you can like tag yourself in the picture. So she gave a lot of great information, and that was like really something that like she blew me away, some of these tips. And like, let's face it, she knows what she's talking about. She blew my mind when she shared with us how much she made in like a week. It was like 60 grand. I was like, oh, okay. You know what you're talking about. And every tip you just gave me, I'm going to listen to you because you rock and I don't. So those are my Facebook suggestions. Those are my tips. All right, I'm going to go through questions. Is anybody, so Katrina, I see click the banner for details. I will do a quick screen share of my page. So here is my cover photo on Facebook. I don't know why it's so fuzzy for some reason, but this is the cover photo I just made. So it's got stilts, it's got my husband and me, it's got this, and it says click photo for details. So basically if somebody's scrolling through Facebook, they're going to click on my photo and guess what comes up? My bio, my introduction, I talk about Beachbody, I talk about what I'm doing, and then there's a Google form if they want to find out information. So if somebody comes to my page, they can literally click on it and figure out who I am. So that's what I mean by click on bio. You're just giving information about you and your coaching business. I'm trying to see what else there is. Canva's great. I've never heard of Canva. I like Facebook better. I like PicMonkey personally better. I feel like you can do a lot more with PicMonkey and it doesn't look like this generic, like I'm just inserting 4 pictures into here personally. Click banner. Yes, whoever Poison Visage is, I'm sorry, there's no actual name next to your thing. Yes, when you get married, absolutely change your name. Like that's who you are now, so change your name. Should we have a like page? Okay. So some people have different views of like pages. Personally, like pages are Laurel. Okay. I was like, who is this person? Like pages are hard. If you have a like page, you still need to post on your personal page. I have had my like page for 3 years. I now have over 5,000 likes, and I had to bust my ass for those 5,000 likes, especially after Facebook decided to delete my page. It will take you a long time to build traction on your like page. If you have a like page, great. But you have to post on your regular page. So you cannot just post on your like page and expect your business to grow. You have to post on your personal page. Why? Because 95% of the people that follow you on your like page will never see your post because of the way Facebook works. So I post on and do not share the post on your personal page either. Nope. I was just about to get to that, Chrissy, because Facebook's just going to bump it. They're not going to pay any attention to it. So what I recommend is you post on your like page, you do your thing. Sometimes I share the same exact post on my personal page, but I wait until hours later and I put a whole different picture up with it. I have 5,000 followers on my like page, but I have 3,000 friends on Facebook. So people are going to see different posts. So if you have a like page, that is great. If you do not have one yet, that is okay. You do not necessarily have to have one right away. But I do recommend you grabbing your name on your Facebook like page now so it's there when you're ready to go. Don't make it a name, make it your name. I made the mistake when I first got started. My like page was called Fire to Get Fit. That wasn't me. That was the team. I wasn't branding myself. I was branding the team. And I noticed actually the minute I changed my name to Ashley Odenweller, I had so much more traction on my like page because I was showing up as a real human being. Most top coaches that you follow in Beachbody, none of them have their like name, minus Danielle, Fit and Funky, because that's just who she's known by. Chelsea Pearson, Lindsay Matway, Brittany Leggett, all of them, they have their actual name. Don't make it a screen name. Don't make it that. Make it your actual name. So yes, you can share. Okay, you guys are going really quickly. Just kidding. Should we share the same stuff on both pages? If it's a great post, do it. I don't always share the same post on every single page. And sometimes I do one post on one page and one post on the other. So I'm trying to go through that real quick. One is 10 p.m. One. So Katrina, just throughout your day, you should be sharing your workouts. You should be sharing your meals. You should be sharing like a motivating post, something that you did that day with your daughter. It's just really like, for me, like I don't have to really think about what I'm posting now because I'm consistent with it every single day. Do not use Hootsuite. Please don't use Hootsuite. First off, Hootsuite has now changed their rules with Facebook, and Hootsuite will not post to Facebook anymore. Secondly, if you use a third party to schedule your post, they will never be seen. Facebook does not like you using other companies, and they will reject your post, and they will have no traction, no engagement. Challenge groups are fine. They will have no traction and they will have no engagement, and nobody will ever see them. So do not use Hootsuite. Do not use Buffer. Do not use any of those social media scheduling things unless you are using it for a challenge group. Hootsuite has changed the rules, actually Facebook has. So now if you put a picture with your Hootsuite text, it will not post just the picture. So you can only post a text with Hootsuite now in your groups. It's something that Facebook's doing because Facebook doesn't like other people controlling who's running it. Yes, Morgan, change it to your first and last name. I would recommend changing it to your first and last name personally so people can find you. If you are in dire circumstances, schedule them through Facebook. But again, they're going to get seen a hell of a lot less than they would if you did them in live time because Facebook wants you to be live and wants you to be present. I never schedule my posts. Even when I'm on vacation, I'm still posting in live time. I would make your social media names you. So Lauren, it should be Lauren Coolmer. That should be your social media name. It doesn't matter for your screen name for Beachbody because nobody's ever going to look it up, but that should be your name for, it should be your first and your last name. It shouldn't be like your first and middle name. It should definitely be your first and last name. Just think, when you're a top 10 coach, do you want people to know you as your screen name or do you want people to know you as you are so they recognize you and they run into you? Like think about it in that terms. Does anybody have any other questions? You guys have asked a lot of great questions. Lauren, I would stick to your middle name currently, and then when you change it to your next last name or like your new last name. That way there's not a ton of confusion. Or coloring is the letter of shirts. Black and like green. Okay, what about your leads? I find my leads on Facebook. I try my best to find my leads on Facebook. It doesn't always happen. If you can, great. If you can't, that's okay. Oh, that was the one tip. Go through your Facebook and clean up your Facebook. That's the first thing I did as a coach. I went through and deleted all my pictures of my college days, my drinking days. That is not who I am. People don't need to see that. And you better believe You know how when you're like on Instagram and you're like, oh my God, somebody just liked my picture from 322 weeks ago. You're like, stalker McStalkstein. People do that. So you got to clean up your Facebook. If you have a shit ton of shared posts on your page, you need to go through and you need to delete those. Quit sharing posts. Get rid of pictures that don't belong there. Like if you made a social media post and you're like, man, this really sucks. Like get rid of it. Really clean up your Facebook. So if nobody has any more questions, I'm going to stop the call here. Like always, I will stay on at the end after we're done recording. Make this a great week. Make me a proud mama coach. I will be gone for a whole week, basking in the sun, and I want to see that team page blowing up with you guys. We've gotten a little quiet the last couple of days, but I know you got this in us. We are in the middle of March. We are going to have a stellar month. We just need to keep rocking and rolling. So with that being said, you guys have a great night, and I will stay on afterwards so we can keep chatting.